Hi, welcome. Disclaimer, my thoughts and opinions, and also I swear, you'll notice I look a bit different today. I'm off out on the Raz tonight, karaoke. I'm about to murder Tom Jones, which is another thing. Actually, let's do 3 things in one video. So I've decided I'm gonna, at the karaoke, pull out Delilah, right? Because I prefer to sing men's songs. Anyways, so I usually do a bit of Elvis, something like that. Bit of a one for Shirley Bestie's Hey Big Spender. It's kind of my thing in that particular karaoke place. But I thought I'd pull out Delilah. It's one you can get the audience, like moving and singing along with you and whatever. So I like that. I like audience participation, you know what I mean? Anyways, so I was thinking, when I decided that this is what I'm going to do this weekend, how come that's not been cancelled? Like they had the thing like Fairy Tale of New York cancelled because it uses the word faggot. What's the other one? Baby It's Cold Outside cancelled because it's a bit Russell Brand. Nonsense. Fucking rapey. Oh, fucking, yeah. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. A little bit inappropriate, and it was cancelled. And with Delilah, it's full-on stabby death, murder, kill. How come that's not been cancelled? I felt the knife in my hand, and she laughed no more. What you laughing at now, bitch? Perfectly okay. Violence, perfectly okay. Go out and smash it. Perfectly okay. Anyways, speaking of nonsense, speaking of rape, speaking of Russell Brand, he has broken his silence. To go back to the Philip Schofield thing, he's broken his silence, and he's come out this morning and he's done a video. Wasn't it? Well, hasn't this been an extraordinary week? For us all, Ross. For us all. He sat there, right? If you've not watched it, go watch it. It's like he some kind of zombie. He just sits there. I get what these girls are saying, like, if he just blanks. He does that anyway when he's in front of a camera. He's not a personable person. He speaks to you, not with you. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't look into the lens. He just blank. So one reason to not believe the chap. Anyways, he sat there, and I really think he's pulled a blinder, because what he's done, he's completely ignored all of the old rapey shit. Right? He's completely ignored all of the sexual assault shit, all of the, like the people coming out saying like, oh yeah, well, he just lopped his knob out at me, just held it on his, like it's on a plate. Here you go, do you want some of this, darling? And that kind of thing, which in the end of the day is a bit fun and games. You'd have to be there to notice the context, but it does look like he was just used to get in whoever he wanted, whenever he wanted. Yes, my darling.
I came down starting back to front.
Oh, by the front door on the thing. Sorry about that. Family stuff. I live. Anyways, so he has completely ignored all of this. He went from beginning to the end of this video. So yeah, what I think he's done is he's put it out there for the conspiracy theorists. He hasn't addressed anything sexual at fucking all, despite that being what it's about, right? He's neither confirmed nor denied. Wise, right? He made it all about, he insinuated it was because he was being taken down by the mainstream media. And all the time, all the way through the video, he sat like this. Beginning to end, just occasionally doing a bit of that, but this. Now, what are the conspiracy theorists going to fucking make of that bastard? Admittedly, it was a bit more rounded, but he might as well have just fucking done that, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? It's like he was coded, like it was monotonous, drony crap, and he was the cheeky bastard when, if you can fucking support me, right, is follow me, right? You can pick it apart, like the conspiracy theorists will pick it apart. Follow me, like because of the old Pied Piper reference and everything, on Rumble, because Rumble let you have free speech. Follow me on Rumble. If you'd like to donate, it will help me with my channel. How many millions do you need, Russell? How many millions do you need to run your own fucking YouTube channel or Rumble or whatever? Oh, thank you. I got a free gift for one of my aliens. Open that in a minute. We're already doing 3 things. So yeah. So he's just like this the whole time. Admittedly, anyways, he's doing this. That's not how you express yourself with your hands. He was doing, you know how politicians sort of do this when they're pointing, like they're holding down the finger so they don't point. It's like, right, I've got my finger point down, and they speak like this. You know, like fake hand gestures, fake hand talking. Nobody talks and just goes like this the entire time they're speaking, because you will think something in a different fucking thing in your head. You'll think, oh, this is in my head, and point at your head. That kind of fandango. This is expressive hand talking. This is how you do it, Russell. You don't just sit like that and do that the whole time unless you are talking bollocks, in my personal opinion. As somebody who uses my hands a lot to express myself, this is not hand expression. This is fencing yourself in. This is a shield, in my personal opinion. So yeah, he's just basically gone, follow me over there. The mainstream media are a load of bollocks. Keep on following me, and also, can I have your money? How many years you been famous? How many times you were like, I saw a meme the other day, and it was about Johnny Depp, and it was like this young girl, this 9-year-old girl, wrote to Jack Sparrow and said, would you come and mutiny my school or whatever? He turns up with his, in costume, with his pirate friends, gave the school 10 minutes notice. There was some girl in a coma, so he recorded his voice asking her to wake up and whatever, because he was told that might help. Like, literally, and it was just basically like, say what you like about Johnny Depp, he is an uber super cute human being. He is just a decent man who does things for other people. Russell Brand. So yeah, I don't give 2 shiny shits about the fucking rapey shit now. Don't give 2 shiny shits. Well, I do. And if there are traumatised women, I hope that he apologises. But what is it? Ooh. Anyways, yeah. So the third thing. 1, 2, 3. The third thing. Remember I said on the first Russell Brand video I did the other day, I mentioned that I had, when I was 30 years ago, just over 30 years ago, I had a fling with an actor off Eastenders, right? And how, like, literally, the bloke was an absolute twat, right? He spoke down to me. And I've been unpacking this, because it's something that I just tell people occasionally if I remember it over the years. So most people don't know. But because I've spoken about it, I've like started unpacking it in my head, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, what a twat. Like, literally, you know, like how I said, like, he gave me 2 compliments and then just listed a load of abuse. Like, this was like at the beginning before he got into his swing. And basically, that's narcissism. He put me down to make himself feel above me. That was narcissism. Like I said, like by the end, I wanted to roar. I just wanted my mum. I wanted anything to get out of that hotel room. It was fucking horrible, right? But it's a funny story to tell me mates. Well, last night, my niece told her friend that I'd had sexual liaisons with this fella. She's like, oh my God, tell me all about it. So I told her the story of how it came to pass and all this and the other. And then I'm like, he let me read the script. Like, literally, I remember watching that episode of EastEnders, and the script that he'd let me read the beginning of, I remember it opened like that. And And I was like, oh my fucking God. It didn't dawn on me until last night. Why the fuck did he have a script? Like, we parked his car. Well, he parked it, obviously. I weren't joining in. Weren't dual control or anything. Yeah. So he parked his car in the car park of this Holiday Inn that he'd taken me to, and gave me the money to go and check him. I went, checked in. He came up the back with his crash helmet on. Now, so that he didn't want to be seen. So why the fuck would you put your crash helmet on to go with no other intention but to have sex and go, oh, I'll just take my script with me, unless you're trying to bamboozle somebody with your fame? It's like, oh, look, you know, like, I'll get her with this one. I said to my friend when I told her, I'm like, oh my God, he was grooming me. It's like, I didn't really, there is absolutely no reason whatsoever he would have that script with him. It's not like you carry your script around you with you in your coat pocket. He must have picked that script up to bring it upstairs. Anyways, wanker. Literally. And wanky. Anyways, so they're me three things. Why haven't they cancelled Delilah? Russell Brand is up to fucking something, mate, because he wasn't speaking. Even the way he said Awaken Wonders at the beginning was robotic. He was shitting himself for letting anything go, and he wasn't coming across, certainly not as a comedian. Do you know what I mean? Actor, I might, but shit acting if it was. Well, it was obviously some kind of acting, because it wasn't from the heart. It was something that he'd prepared beforehand. He was reading from a script or the like, but he'd prepared what he was going to say. Completely the opposite of what I do. Just look at us side by side, mate. Not that you'd want to. Anyways, so with that in mind, I've got another 2 hours till I go out. Oh, yeah, and you know, a tale of woe, right? You know, I said, like, my washing machine's gone packed up, my phone's on its way, the computer now won't switch on at all, and my fridge is dead. And Russell Brand's asking for your money. I ain't set up a go fucking fund me, mate. I'm just fucking struggling. Because we're two completely different people. Actually, let's mention a fourth thing. Handbags, right? On Facebook, eBay keeps putting, fuck knows why. Like, literally, if I buy a handbag, it's for £3 from Cancer Research. You know what I mean? I use dead handbags. I would never spend more than £20. Maybe if I was really, really well off, I might spend £50 on a handbag. Just to be flashy. If I was uber in love with that handbag. But there's this, I want to say Birkit, something like that. These famous handbags, anyway, that have got a lock on. And lovely Facebook and eBay decided between them to advertise this handbag to me the other day for over hundreds of pounds, over £72,000 for a fucking handbag. £72,000. Now that wouldn't just get me a brand new fridge, a brand new fucking washing machine and a working computer. That would set me up for fucking life. And some rich bin doesn't even realise that there are people like me out there who are literally fucking struggling. They're like, oh no, I've always wanted one of them. I've got a spare £72,000. Fuck the fucking mainstream media and whatever Richard fucking Russell Brand and fucking David Icke want to pull you towards. Think about everyday people, everyday life. I had somebody on Facebook the other day comment on something that I posted saying, why don't we just do this and get, like actually thinking, right, what can we do? Which you don't see people doing, especially famous fuckers. Because you don't get fame. These bastards do not let you get famous unless you're doing something for them. You ain't allowed huge sums of money unless you're doing something that makes them happy. That's just facts. Anyways, I think that's it. Yeah, so wish me luck for tonight, because Delilah's getting smashed, mate. And I shall speak to you all soon. Oh, if you've made it to the end, I owe you a bevy. If you're a returning subscriber and you want one, send me your deets and I'll fashion you a badge. If you get me another subscriber, little subscriber buddy system, at least then you've got somebody you'll be able to talk to about what I'm saying. Like, right, is she talking bollocks? Does she make some sense? Blah, 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 blah. You know, like, but if you bring me in another subscriber, let me know and I'll fashion you an extra badge so you can have one for both boobies. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider joining the team, because we're a family here, and I feel, you know, I love you all, every single one of you. So let's be a force to reckon with. Let's bring on the fucking matriarchy, mate, because the blokes are fucking it up. So it's time for the women to have a go. And by women, I don't just mean women. I mean men who have got an open motherly heart, because it is possible. Please think about what I've got to say. Please leave comments and please like if you like. And thank you for sticking with me. And I love you all. Bye.